Hi there, welcome back to French Shaves. It's Sunday and it's time for a shave. If you hear my voice, it's not that good. I have got some kind of virus. I was in Gothenburg at Friday, left on the yearly trip with my mates and woke up yesterday morning, didn't feel good, so I took the train back home one day earlier than planned. The plan was to come back today, but I had to leave yesterday. It's only 2.5 hours so trip with the train, so it's not that far to go. But here we are, headache, sore throat, sneezing, and yeah, that's how it is. We're gonna do a shave, and we have some growth to deal with. I'm gonna review a new razor today. It's kind of sent from Caveem, which I haven't ever heard of before. They reached out to me, asked if I wanted to try out the razor, and of course I wanted to do that. So they sent me this. It's a really lightweight razor. I really like the color. It's a matte champagne kind of color to it. The head reminds me a little bit of the Sonche head. But it's also a little bit different. From what I have found on the web, it weighs in at 61.7 grams. The length, overall length, is 5.29 inches. So quite a long handle. It's made in aluminum alloy. I do not know the blade gap. And it goes for $9.99 as far as I could see, so a pretty good deal there. They also sent some blades to try it with, but I will use an Astra green. Then I feel I do the razor justice, and I will try out the razor and see how that works and not be affected of the blades. I know the Astra greens very well. So it's a 3-piece razor, comes apart like this. 3 posts there, and the base blade looks like so. You can see it's kind of curved there, so it covers the blade tabs. So we're gonna put in a fresh Astra green. So I hope you all have been having a nice weekend. I had looked forward to that trip 1 year with my mates. Had a really nice Friday. I left work to lunch. Took out some time there. Didn't felt 100% during the day at work actually. I had some headache. I was a little bit freezing. So it was probably something going on in my body already then. There's the blade nicely aligned. It doesn't seem to me to be a very big blade gap. And the blade exposure looks kind of neutral to the bare eye. Soap is Baker Street, great scent from Stirling. And brush is a hand-turned wooden brush from Matti Lindholm over in Sweden, sporting a 24mm Maggard synthetic. Great knot, nice looking handle. So wet that. Shake it out and go straight to loading. Yeah, so I felt in the minute I woke up yesterday after a late night out, I had a headache, and it was not that kind of headache you get because of a couple of beers too much, but it was more of that headache you get when you are not in a good place or shape. And it felt like I had a cactus in my throat, and the throat has just gotten worse. You can probably hear my voice is kind of weak, but we are fancying a shave. Maybe this can perk me up, and I really look forward to try out that razor, so that's a good thing. And I need the shave. yeah, it's a tradition that the trip to Gothenburg does it every year, same weekend in February, from Monday to Thursday. I think that's enough loaded in. I'll add some cold water to the face. And the plan when we're in Gothenburg is kind of simple. We are eating good food, drinking good beer, and we goes clubbing in the night. Probably the only time a year I go clubbing is on that trip. And it's kind of cool. Gothenburg is a really nice city. Like 200 kilometers from here into Sweden, so not a very far trip. It's a nice city, quite a lot bigger than where I'm from, approximately like the Norwegian capital, I think. It's the third biggest city in Sweden. No, second. Sorry. The third biggest city in Sweden is Malmö. Stockholm, the capital, is the biggest. And Gothenburg is the second biggest city, as far as I remember. And they are probably not big at all if you compare with the really big cities over in the States and so on. A big lather blood there on the floor. That's okay. Stirling is a thirsty soap. Really nice formula. I don't think they have changed their formula in many years, and it still works a charm. So just using my normal lathering technique here, painting in water until the paste turns transparent, and I love it pretty dry, pretty heavy, so this will require a fair drink of water. I think we're there. Water. It's a great knot. Really soft. A pleasure to use. This lather is still too dry and cakey for my preference. I prefer it to be a lot wetter and more shiny than it is at this stage. So you're gonna keep adding water until we got it where we want it. I haven't shaved in a couple of days, so I want this to be a nice one. Yeah, starting to build up a nice shine. Yeah, starting to make a mess. Yeah, look. I think I would stop right there. Yeah. This is perfect. This is really good. Nice knurling on the handle, by the way, and you can put your pinky there and it sits well. The balance points is around there. It feels really light. Let's see how it shaves. Nice loud razor. Not much blade feel. I'll probably a touch more efficient or aggressive than the Mule R89 or Mercure 34C. I have shaved a lot with the Mule R89 the past days, and this one has a touch more blade feel, but it shaves really smooth. Really slick soap. Yeah, feels really smooth with the grain. I like the weight. Sits good in the hand. This is a good razor for $10, that's for sure. I will try to find a link. I think you get it at Amazon. I will put links if I can find it. Yeah, nice fresh scent on that Baker Street from Stirling. Look at that lather. That's really, really dense. Really creamy. Really nice hydration to it. That's a really nice second coverage there. It's really thick. Really nice sheen. Okay, let's go cross grain. See how that feels. Yeah, you can hear it sings. Listen. Certainly here you can hear it's cutting that stubble. It's a nice smooth shaver. It's absolutely on the milder side of the aggression scale. At least with this Astra green. I need to try it with some different blades. But this would be a nice starting out razor. And for 10 bucks, you really can't go wrong, that's for sure. Right. To lather, a little weeper on the chin there, I saw it. I really wish I had a matching splash for this soap. Unfortunately I haven't. But I really love the scent. It was a gift from the wife for Christmas a year ago, I think. Let's see how it does against the grain. Shaving with cold water, it has been coldest morning this winter here today. Minus 15 degrees Celsius. Which will be, I'm not sure, 5 Fahrenheit maybe? Less, I'm not precisely sure. It was bloody cold. Feels nice against the grain. Yeah, a little bit of blood there. Haven't shaved in a couple of days. That's what usually happens then. I think we're good. Yeah. Need to heat up that face with an alum block. Just gonna quickly rinse off the sink. It's full of soap scum and hair. Maybe just the cold water will sort it out. We will see. Okay, going down for a cold water rinse. Excuse me. Yeah, it's bleeding a little touch. That's padded dry and see. Yeah, he's bleeding there. Right then. Let's hit it up with some alum. Okay, that's good. Just doing some rinsing down here and let the alum work with that little wound, which was not caused by the razor but by the person handling the razor. And a last cold water splash. Really close shave, I have to admit that. Really close. Feels closer with those 3 passes than I get with the Mula R89 without doing any cleanup or touch up. Yeah, it's down to the bare skin. It's actually baby butt smooth in many areas. Okay, the splash I'm gonna use is for the 5th Parallell by Captain Choice. Really enjoy this scent. And it's high in alcohol. Strong scent as well. Oh. No burn at all. The alum took care of that. Right. Rinsing out the brush, see how much lather is left. Easy to do some cleanups if we wanted to do that. Just washing out the brush, if you're wondering. Like so. I had plans to do a lot of running this week. We will see how that goes with this virus. I have to rest and get kind of fresh before I make any runs, that's for sure. Forgot to introduce, this is Grön Lycka Bloom Out face and eye cream, which you have seen 1 million times on this channel. Wow, it's a close shave. Woo. This is close to BBS for me. Only some fillable stubbles on the mustache and chin, a little bit here on the neck. The cheeks, really close. That's another nice shave under the belt. Long video again. I feel like my videos is just getting longer and longer. But then again, you're enjoying yourself, so you could fast forward if that's your thing. This shave was about this razor Caveem, kindly sent for review, thank you. Lightweight, really smooth, efficient razor. On the milder side of the spectre, but one touch more blade feel with Astra green than compared to the Mule R89 or Mercury 34C, which is kind of my middle of the road comparison when I do razor reviews. Really enjoyed it. It shaves well, and I will try it out with the blade that come with it as well in another shave. That was all for now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and until my next video, goodbye.